In the year 1981, American Airlines, a leading aviation company, reported a loss of $76 million. The company urgently needed some cash for expansion, but interest rates were record high, so they decided to use their customer base to generate cash. Someone in management had a brilliant idea. They would offer a lifetime free first-class air travel pass to their wealthiest customers. The travel pass would be truly limitless, no sneaky conditions apply limitation attached to the scheme. The person holding this pass could fly on American Airlines at any time they wanted, to any destination they wanted, for as many times as they wanted for the rest of their life after paying a one-time fixed membership fee. The entry price of the pass was set to be $250,000 and adjusted for inflation, around $700,000 in today's money. Quite a lot, but look at what you were getting, a truly luxurious service for a lifetime. For a multi-millionaire who travels a lot, this was a pretty good deal. For an additional $150,000, you could add a companion pass which allowed you to take a partner with you on all your traveling adventures. If you can't quite grasp what's being offered here, let me paint a picture for you. On a fine Saturday morning, you could fly to London for a nice brunch, then to Paris for a lovely evening. The next day you could be in South Korea for a concert or in Hong Kong for shopping, and then back to your home by Monday using American Airlines flights connecting all major cities in the world. It was like owning a fleet of world-class private planes, all for $250,000. If all of this sounds crazy to you, like who would fly to London just for a brunch? Someone would actually do that. A total of 66 people realized what a steal it was and signed up for the program. Two names on this list are particularly important: Jacques Vroom and Steve Rothstein. These two men would make the complete use of their unlimited free travel passes and would make American Airlines question themselves. Why did they even start this scheme? Rothstein bought AirPass and the Companion Pass after spending a total of $383,000, and over the next 21 years, he proceeded to book more than 10,000 flights. Being a lover of flying, Rothstein flew wherever he could. He flew for work, he flew for vacation, and he flew just for the sake of flying. He took 1,000 flights to New York City alone, 500 flights each to San Francisco, Los Angeles, and London, and close to 100 flights each to Tokyo, Paris, Sydney, and Hong Kong. He was airborne almost every other day. He went to London sometimes a dozen times a month. He flew to Ontario just for a sandwich and Paris for a brunch. In Steve Rothstein's own words, this was the best investment he'd ever made, one that completely changed his life. The other guy, Jacques Vroom, did all of this and he went a step further. He bought an unlimited pass and a companion pass for a total of $400,000, the biggest purchase he had ever made in his life. He didn't have all the cash, so he took out a loan at 12% interest, but he knew what he was getting himself into. Jacques Vroom traveled around the US as well as Europe and other parts of the world, often staying at his destination for just a few hours before flying back again without spending anything. When his son was in college, Mr. Vroom would regularly fly to Maine every Saturday to watch him play football. He also flew to Washington, D.C. to pick up his father-in-law so he could babysit for Vroom's children, explaining to a bemused passenger that it was cheaper than paying a local teenager. He used his companion pass to regularly take friends and family on worldwide trips as his companion, and even helped fly home AIDS victims to see their families. Between 1990 and 2008, Vroom notched a total of 38 million miles, 2 million miles per year on average over 18 years. In comparison, Rothstein acquired around 30 million miles. They were undoubtedly one of the most traveled persons in aviation history. In 2007, American Airlines found itself in financial trouble once again. A pricing analyst team was set to take a hard look at the company's expenses, especially their unlimited travel pass. What they found rocked all levels of management. The team reported that the two top users of the American AirPass scheme, Steve Rothstein and Jacques Vroom, were each costing the airline $1 million in taxes, fees, and lost ticket sales per year. In total, American Airlines had spent more than $40 million to provide first-class flights to these two pass holders and their companions only.